Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be going over my immortality tech, but for Araxia this time. Now, Araxia is a very, very good frame for this, purely because of her fourth ability giving you a health multiplier. That is really, really nice for this tech, and the fact that it gives your weapons innate toxin makes it really, really, really good. So the first thing that I'm going to go over is what, just in case anyone is, wondering, what exactly is Well of Life? So Well of Life is an ability that you can place by casting it on an enemy. You can cast it on up to 3 enemies at a time, and for each well active, if you are within, the radius of it, it will give you health per second, it will give you lifesteal, and it will give you full status immunity while you are within radius of one. And if anybody dies within radius of your wells, it will consume the well and revive them, in their stead. So what that means is if you are within a well of life, at least one, you will not be affected by heat, corrosive, toxin, cold, electricity, knockback, anything like that. Well, the only knockback you'll feel is if an Arson Eximus, pops their heat wave and the heat wave, like, bounces you back. But it's not going to do the knockdown animation. You're just going to be flung backwards. That's just a part of the ability. You can't really avoid that because that's just what it does. Um, so that is everything that Well of Life does. Now, for this kit and everything like that, what we are going to be combining is at least 2 wells and arcane persistence. I will get onto more of that in a second. For this build as well, we are replacing Araxia's first ability with Well. The reason why is because her first ability, the only thing that it does is give you health and energy orbs. You don't need health orbs, and the energy orbs, you have infinite energy with this build, so this build by default, just by it existing, makes her first ability obsolete. For the Archon shards, we are running one Tau Forged Green for max corrosive stacks, running another Tau Forged Green for plus ability damage on enemies affected by corrosive. Feel free to change either of these greens if you'd like. And then we are running 3 Tau Forged Blues for armor. That is to help us hit the minimum armor threshold for Arcane Persistence to be active. For the actual build itself, these are the mods that I am running. Feel free to pause at any point to read what these mods do or anything like that. I am not going to explain why I have every mod on here in this video, just because that would take a bit to explain. The only one that I will actually explain is Steel Charge. Steel Charge is something that many people will point out that this does not do anything for the build. But that's not the reason why I have it on. The reason why I have it on is because it gives you more mod capacity than all of the other aura mods. So you got 14, 14, 14, growing powers 14, mega powers 14, 14. You could also run power donation, but that's kind of buns. Don't do that. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Right, it's a lot of 14s. But then Steel Charge is 18, which means if you're going to fully, if you want to make the like uber most expensive version of this build, you will need all 3 Umbral mods, right? And then you'll need pretty much every other slot fully formad if you want to try to reduce the amount of Umbra formas that you will need on a maximum investment health tanking build for the frame. Do I think that you need maximum investment? No, I do not. Because simply being within 2L of lives at this stage of the build and being within 2L of lives at the maximum investment point of the build is going to accomplish the exact same thing either way. So, with all of that being said, let's now go to some Steel Path gameplay so you can see this in action. You'll also see me stop at different points. The reason why is because I want you to see how little damage I'm actually taking. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the Steel Path gameplay.